Hello everyone, you're welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to show you guys how I cut and sew this straight skirt using silk material. You can use Duchess. Actually mine is Duchess, but you can use any silky material of your choice. So we have slit at the back, as you can see, and also the waist is smoked. You can use elastic tape instead of the smoking if you want, but me, I smoked the waist area and I used 1.5 yard of this fabric. So let's get straight into it. Hi guys, my name is Fatima A. Yusuf. On this platform I share sewing tutorials. Don't forget to subscribe and let's get to it. So these are the material I'll be using. I have my measuring tape, I have my thread. I have two type of threads. I have the normal thread that we use, and then I have the elastic thread. So I have my scissors. That's just me doing my thing. Then these are the two threads, right? So we have the yellow one is a normal thread and the green one is an elastic thread. I have this my small ruler. You have a long one, please get the long one, don't use small like me. So I'll be using pen for this, but you can use chalk in case. I'm using pen so that the marking can be evident. Then I have my fabric 1.5 yards. So I'm going to give a fold using the length. The way I normally fold my fabric, you fold twice. So this is one fold. Right now join the other end to meet again. That will give me what? 2 folds, and I have 4 layers. So that's what I'm working with. So to know how much fabric you'll be needing your hip circumference, right? Plus extra 8 or 9 to 20 inches, but 8, 9 is okay. It's all good. So you do your calculation. So you can know how many yards you'll be needing. So now I want to mark my skirt length. My skirt length is 45 inches. Plus band, plus everything. 45. So I went ahead to cut 48 because this silky fabric here, if you cut it, when you open it, you see that what you cut is not exactly what you'll be given. So I just had to add extra so that by the end of everything, I would have what I was aiming at. So I now split it into 2 here because there is a slit at the back. If there is no slit, you don't need to split it into 2, just mark on it. But I split it into 2, as you can see. So now I'm going to, so I divided 1.5 yard into 2, right? So I'm going to fold it again each like this. So this first one I fold will be for my back piece, the first one. So after folding at the closed side here, I'm going to mark 1 inch for my slit allowance. So that is it, I've marked it. Sorry, I had to use all the stuff to hold the fabric down. I didn't have enough office pin to do that. So I placed the second one on it. That will be my front piece, as you can see. So you have your 1 inch for your slit allowance, right? Then I'm going to mark a borderline because, as you can see, at the upper part, my fabrics do not align. So you mark your starting line, a straight line. Then from that straight line, right, I will now mark how wide I want my smoking to be. So it's in this place that you mark your band length. Maybe you want to have 2 inches, so you mark 4 inches. You want to have 1.5 band, then you mark 3 inches, the way we do for trouser. So that's what you do in case you want to add elastic tape to yours. But for mine, I marked 4, so that 4 inches I'll be smoking that part. You understand? That's why I marked 4 inches, right? So now on that my 4 inches line and the borderline, I'm going to impute my waist divide by 4 is 11. Then, like I said, you'll be needing extra 20 or 18 is in this case because you're supposed to add about 4 to 5 inches to your hip circumference. Sorry, on that line is my hip divide by 4, not waist. But I didn't have up to 4 or 5, so I had to use 3 that I have. You understand? So I didn't add extra, so this is how it's supposed to be. You understand? I'm supposed to add 5, but I don't have extra, so that's why I'll just use the extra. So it wasn't even up to 3 inches because I already removed 1 inch for the zipper allowance. Slit, I said zipper, for the slit allowance. So I just went ahead with the 2 inches. But if you have enough, you can use 4 to 5 extra. You understand? So I took that measurement straight down. This is a straight skirt. You don't want to do pants. In case you want to do an A-line, you can take it A-line way if you have enough fabric. But me, I'll just take it straight up. Like I said, if you have enough fabric, you can use your hip divide by 4 plus 4 or 5. But me, I used 2. You understand? So we are done drafting. The next thing is just to cut out my piece. So I'm done cutting it out, right? And I'm going to separate back from front. Now this back piece, I'm going to mark the length of my slit. how long you want your slit to be. For me, I use 16 inches, but you can as well go higher or go lower based on your choice. But I feel like 16, 15 is okay if you are my height. But if you're shorter, you can tend to just know what to use. But do not use too much so that it will not be too revealing. So I use 16. I use 15 for mine at the end. I'll tell you using 16. So I'll just mark that 15 inches. It's going to help me later. Now I'm going to slit it into two. Now I'm going to stitch down my slit allowance, right? From the upper part to where my slit will start from, I'll use a tie stitch. From where my slit will start from to where it will stop, I'll use a loose stitch. After doing that, I'll now hem the upper part of my skirt. So I have done that here. As you can see, I've hemmed the upper part of both pieces using 0.5 inch. You can use 1 inch, so you fold in 0.5, 0.5. Then now this is the back piece that I stitch, as you can see. Remember, from where my slit will start from to where it will stop, I use a loose stitch, so that will make me to give it a good iron press, and then I'm just going to open it, unstitch it like this with your hand very freely. After doing that, I'll now hem the slit part. I'll fold in twice, like twice, then I'll just stitch, still maintain that my 1 inch that I already stitched. So this stitch will guide me where to fold, where to fold and where to stop, you understand? So I've done that. As you can see, I take it from down up, then I took it inside and take it to the other side, and I make sure my folding of the slitting was more than where I wanted the slit to stop. So now what I'm going to do, I'll go to my sewing machine. You can also do this when you finish cutting your main skirt. You notch the 4 inches. I was supposed to notch it, but I forgot. So you notch for all the 4 pieces so that you know where your notching will stop. Then you can go ahead and do your markings. I didn't mark here. I'll drop a link. You watch the video, you know more about smoking. I didn't mark here, but it's very easy. So I'll take it to my sewing machine and I'm just going to smoke the upper part. Like I said, notch where you want to stop to make it easier. But me, I already knew I wanted to stop, so that's why. Like I said, for the smoking, I know I didn't talk about the threading here, how to fix your elastic thread. The link in my description box will take you to a video where you get to see the full smoking thing, everything about smoking, you understand? So I'll do that for both back and front. So I've already smoked it. Like I said, if you have extra fabric, you can add additional 5 inches. And if you want to use elastic tape to your own skirt, no problem. You can still use the elastic tape. You just use your hip. For elastic tape, I think this is okay. Just use your hip divided by 4 plus 2 inches. Then you put your elastic tape, you measure your waist circumference, then remove 5 from it. That will be the amount of elastic tape you insert. After smoking it, you see how cute it is, right? So next thing is just to join the 2 pieces together. Join it right face to right face, right? That's what I did. Then at the smoking part, I'm going to use 0.5 inch, or you can use 1 inch to sew. Then I took it, the sides after the smoking, I used that 2 inches, because what happened here is that the smoking will shrink it, right? But it only shrink part of the upper parts and not the rest of the body. So unless you want the body to be very, very baggy, very, very free. So I just use it like this. So I use 1 inch around that part, right? And I took 2 inches downward. So that's what I did, and I hemmed the down part. And guys, that's how I cut and sew this skirt, this lovely sleek skirt using Duchess fabric. This is what the back is giving. Isn't this lovely? I love the skirt, trust me. It was so free and comfortable. I can as well turn this to a dress. You just need to drag the smoked effect upward to your bust part and you have a dress, you understand? So guys, if this video has been helpful in one way or the other, like I always say, don't forget to like this video, drop a comment and subscribe to my channel. So guys, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in another tutorial. Bye guys, and thank you. Bye.